the man picked up his son from school for the first time. To his surprise, the homeroom teacher was his first love. In that moment he remembered 6 years ago, when he broke up with her despite her desperate pleas. Now reunited, both of them felt a little awkward. Just then, the son asked why he kept staring at the teacher. The man quickly told him to stop talking nonsense, but the boy protested, saying he promised to be on time but showed up late. Hearing this, the woman recalled the breakup 6 years ago, and now her heart tightened. Because her own child was already 5 years old, she assumed the man had long since moved on. Anger rising, she sarcastically suggested, if he was too busy he should let the kid's mother pick him up, that a father shouldn't be so irresponsible. Hearing that, the boy quickly explained his dad was single. The woman became even more upset, accusing the man of being emotionally irresponsible and letting the child grow up without a mother. But the man felt bitter inside, because the boy was actually adopted. Wanting to part with dignity, he left without explaining, taking his son and walking away in a hurry. But just as the woman stood there heartbroken, she spotted a bracelet on the ground. It was the one she gave him back then, 6 years ago during their breakup. She had angrily torn the bracelet apart, but after all this time, he still carried it with him. That night the man had just gotten home, when he got a call from the woman, telling him to come pick up the bracelet at school. Her sudden invitation stirred something in his heart. The next morning, he arrived at the kindergarten as promised. The woman was sitting in her office preparing lessons. 6 years had passed. Her youthful innocence had faded, replaced by calmness and grace. The man gathered his courage and walked in. She asked directly why he still had the bracelet after all these years. Faced with the question, the usually decisive man suddenly couldn't meet her eyes. Seeing his awkwardness, she didn't press further. Instead, she invited him to dinner, but he immediately declined, saying he already promised to meet his brother's fiancée. Before she could say anything more, he grabbed the bracelet and quickly left. That evening at the restaurant, he was stunned to see his brother's fiancée was the woman's best friend, and to create an opportunity for him, his brother asked him to be the best man. The best friend caught on and invited the woman to be the bridesmaid. With their friends matchmaking, the once tense pair reached a temporary truce. 3 days later, the man brought his son to the wedding. While chatting with his brother, the woman arrived, and coincidentally, she was seated right next to him. Seeing this, the man immediately asked to switch seats, claiming he couldn't drink, but the woman saw through his excuse. Just then, a rich guy who once pursued her showed up. He offered to trade seats with the man, but the man did the opposite, saying he was too tired to move. The rich guy lost face and started bragging, claiming he was now an executive earning millions. But he didn't know, the man was actually the company's CEO, no longer the nobody he used to be. Facing the arrogant boasting, the man just smiled. He was long past the age of showing off. Besides, they were no longer in the same league. As the boss, he wouldn't stoop to argue with a subordinate. But the rich guy mistook his silence for weakness and became even more aggressive. Just as the man was looking for a way out, his son ran over, saying the groom wanted him to help with the drinks. The man took the chance to leave, asking the woman to look after the child. The rich guy quickly approached, trying to ask who the boy's mother was, but the boy calmly said he didn't have a mom. The man had adopted him. Hearing this, the woman was deeply shaken. Her view of the